8 grapplers, 1 night, $30,000 up for grabs. And for 3 of them, a lot more riding on it than the money. For MATEUSZ, this is about cementing what everyone already suspects. He's built a reputation that gets in people's heads before they even step on the mats. Win this, and there's no argument left. He's the best welterweight grappler in the world. For Taylor, this bracket is stacked with exactly the names he needs. Take them out, and there's no more debate about where he ranks in the sport. And for Carson, this is his chance to prove he can compete with the best. His first main event against the toughest field he's ever faced. Winning this GP means something different to each of them. For all 3, this is bigger than one night. MATEUSZ is the fan favorite going into this bracket, one of the best welterweights in the world. He's coming off 2 strong runs at Polaris squads, including wins over Oliver Taza and a fast armbar finish on PJ Barch. He runs leg lock camps internationally and hasn't stepped on the mats to compete in 5 months.
Taza and PJ were probably the toughest guys I fought. I lost to Taza before, many years ago. I was very happy to get this one back, you know. And then when I fought PJ on squads, even though it was a quick submission, he's always very strong, very good opponent, you know. I believe 1 or 2 months before this armbar, I lost to him in ADCC 2-0, you know. So yeah, he's definitely one of the best in the world. I like to think about when I'm competing, I'm kind of changing myself. I'm going into my alter ego state, you know? So I kind of it's working very well, to be fair. I mean, really depends on the competition because some people will still they won't care and they will still try to fight me, but some of them are just trying to survive. And Polaris rule set is good because if you just try to survive, I'll win by decision if I'm not able to submit you. My aura, how you call it, is good because we are selling leg lock camps around the world. But at the same time, I want to be ADCC world champion. And in that case, it's not helping too much because people are so scared of my submissions, they prefer to wait until overtime, just survive until overtime and then win there against me, you know. In ADCC, it's a little bit easier to avoid fighting me and just force me to wrestle with you, you know. When I'm competing, I shouldn't think at all. So I'm not everything happened just everything is a reaction. It's not like I'm trying to think. Because if I'm thinking, I'm not focused on the match, you know? Usually my worst fights where I was for example, I lost to Dante Leon, I believe 5 years ago, you know? And I remember I was studying him. He was he's still one of the best guys in this division. And I was studying him and I was when we started to fight, I'm don't grab here, he's doing this. Don't go there, he's doing this. And I was keep thinking about stuff that he's good at. Right now, I just try to put you in my grips and just let things happen, you know? I don't think. To be fair, it doesn't really matter who I'm facing, you know? I won the 30K and that's it, you know? It doesn't really matter who I'm facing.
Taylor Pearman wants every big name in this bracket, and he plans on beating every one of them. First up is PJ Barch, one of the toughest around.
It's obviously one of the toughest people in the bracket. It'd be the number 2 seed if you count, obviously, MATEUSZ as the number 1 seed. I feel really good about the whole thing. It's a huge event, and I'm happy to be a part of it. I can't wait. I'm really excited, honestly. It's a big opportunity. But yeah, DeAndre, obviously on the squads, we fought twice, whatever, but we trained together a bunch. MATEUSZ, I've never fought him, but we train together all the time. He's a good friend of mine, so we train together all the time. I've actually trained with PJ once. He came to Banditas once, but we did 1 round, and it was playful. It's not serious, you know. So I don't actually think I've fought anyone actually other than DeAndre in the bracket. So I'm used to the squads formats now, which you're getting Shark Tank basically. So nothing's really harder than that, you know, just getting round after round after round. So it should never be that hard, but I'm I mean, it's only 3 matches maximum, you know, and I'm in shape enough and fit enough and ready to do all 3. It's not a problem. My strategy is going to change, obviously. If it was like ADCC rules or for a point tournament, it would be a different strategy completely. But with this time format and the rounds and everything, I can go in with a different strategy. I can just attack as hard as I can because I know I've got a minute rest and I can go in again and just attack. I haven't got to kind of reserve any energy or anything like that. I'm in this tournament not just to win the 30K, but to take out big names, make more of a name for myself, get another scalp like under my record, you know. The legendary run would be I beat PJ, Langaker wins his round, I beat Langaker, and then between Szczycki or DeAndre, you would assume one of them two will make the final just because they're the 2 favourites on that side, and then beating one of them, that's like a legendary run. You know what I mean? If I don't want any easy matches. No one in here is an easy match, but I want to take out the biggest names possible. I want to go home with the 30K, and I want to take all the names as well.
Carson Coles is no stranger to the Polaris mats. This is his first main event appearance against some of the highest level grapplers in the sport. He's a black belt training out of Roger Gracie, Bristol, up against fighters years ahead of him in experience.
It's the first time that I've had an opportunity to fight in like an invitation tournament where there's obviously literally world-class grapplers in there. So people were going to think that's pressure going into like the shark kind of infused water or infested water. In my head and in my mind, I kind of take 0 pressure from that because I think that makes me almost one of the most dangerous people in the bracket because the odds are going to be stacked against me. So the preparation's kind of been, rather than trying to prepare to be at a level that these guys are at, if I believe in my level's already there, then I'm just there to upset everyone. Being on that main card means you've broken through that little ceiling now, that you're truly amongst the best. Whereas I know the prelims, we've got some amazing athletes on the card as well. And previous prelims, there's literally been ADCC medalists and veterans on the card. So it's not like the prelims are any worse, but the main event is full of the best of the best. So it's nice to be able to be classed amongst that. And then it's almost a belief thing as well then. I'm fighting amongst the best now. This is no longer a dream or a goal. I'm there. And now I've got to prove that I belong there and prove that I can fight the best and beat the best as well. I'm quite well known as like having unlimited cardio and my gas tank not being an issue. I honestly think I'll be the fittest out of everyone in that bracket. And by the time we get to that final, if they're not physically prepared, they'll be found out. For me, I'm going to treat every single match like it's the final. So I'm going to empty the tank in the first match and make sure I get the job done. There's been jokes here, like with my team, that they used to call me Michael Jordan because I used to kind of cultivate an atmosphere when I was training where it was like me against them. It's the same when I compete as well. I don't treat it any different. I'd rather be as cold as I can, almost robotic. There's a mission, complete the mission or fail the mission. If you fail it, you deal with it after and you fix it for next time. Like to catch someone out with a quick submission is great, but that doesn't do it for me. I want to make them feel like they're scrambling, make them try and find a gap or a get out somewhere. And then when they're done and they're checking out, then you take the kill. Because if you just catch someone with a beautiful submission, great, it looks great. Everyone loves to see that. But you know, if that doesn't pull off and then they start to break you down, now that's a different situation. But if I can just completely shut someone down, dominate them physically, mentally, technically, and then choose when I want the match to be done, that is one of the best feelings in the world. This is my rookie black belt debut. This year is my first rookie year. Me and my coach, we sat down, we had a 15-year plan, and the first 5 years were to reach the top level of the sport. And I think that's now being in this bracket's kind of ticked that, because I'm amongst the best. I've reached the highest level that I can compete against. Now the next 5 years is for me to conquer that level and to prove that I don't just belong there, but that I can win at that level and succeed and be one of the best in the world. And then the further 5 years after that is to dominate it. I feel like I'm on track, but I never want to kind of allow that to make me feel comfortable and take the foot off the gas. You know, what's got me to this point is the relentless pursuit of that dream and that mission and sacrificing all the things that I need to sacrifice to get there. So there's no way I could slow down now to feel like I've done what I needed to do and that's it. You know, I need to almost put the foot down even harder and see how much further I can get.
The favorite defending everything he's built. The undersold, out to prove he's already one of the best. The rookie, determined to prove he belongs. 3 very different mindsets walking into the same bracket, and they're not even half of it. 8 men, 1 night, and only one of them walks away $30,000 richer and the best welterweight grappler in the world.